Surprise, surprise, I didn't get to do video stuffs on Sunday and stuff due to things. But hey, we're here. We're at another random parking lot in the middle of the night. We're at Ray and Kyrene Road. Ray and Kyrene Road has this little shopping center here. It always looks kind of fancy. But I've had some memories come back when I was kind of coming by here, so decided to stop and we're going to go look. First thing we got, we're in the parking lot of a Walgreens. For some reason the lights over here are a lot more yellow than everywhere else. I don't know why that is. Walgreens is a pharmacy chain here in Arizona. They popped up all over the place, but then I guess they're in financial trouble because they're all starting to fall apart now. And many of them are starting to close down. You'd think that wouldn't be the case when it comes to selling drugs. The good kind of drugs, not the bad kind. Right here's the street crossing of Ray and Kyrene. Just double check they were recording still. And we have our little shopping center. We might not be here for very long. It's not a very big shopping center. We're going to take a look at some places. First we have is Streets of New York. Streets of New York is kind of a chain of restaurants here that has themed around New York style food, like pizza, pasta, and subs. They're kind of rivals of Native New Yorker, which is like the same thing, but just a different chain company and a different name. I've been to Native New Yorker more than I've been to Streets of New York. I've only been there maybe like 1 or 2 times. Moving down the road here, Lebanese place, Middle Eastern Grill. Don't really know much about that place either. Maido Sushi. And they got 3 restaurants all on a road here. One of the lights is burnt out and it's buzzing over there on the Walgreens. There's an MMA studio here. Mixed martial arts. What the heck is this? Candyland? It looks like an indoor play place. I didn't know that those kind of things still existed. A sweet place to play. This gives me vibes of the old Discovery Zone. When I was little, I always wanted to go to Discovery Zone. I never really got to go though before they closed down forever. We may have went when I was really young, but I can't remember. There's maybe a bar or something. Not sure where that goes. Red Rock Cabinets. Oxford Cleaners. Dry cleaners usually stay around for a pretty long time. Many of the dry cleaners that I remember are still there. And that was like 30 years ago. Panchaku. I don't know how to say that. Indian cuisine. Looks like Pikachu. New cafe. A little bit different than the old cafe, I guess. Asian spa. One Main Financial. A smoke and vape shop. and a Mexican food store. The thing that I remember most is this building right here. I'm trying to figure out what this is right now. It's been quite a few things, actually. Is that JCC? I don't know what this is. I think it's the Jewish community. I can't remember what it is. But this place used to be a movie theater a long time ago. It was I can't remember if it was an AMC or a Harkins. It was one of those. I don't think it was a Harkins. But this is actually the place where we got to go see Pokemon, the first movie. It was terrible. I didn't like it. When I was a kid, I was kind of around a lot of friends that liked the Pokemon stuff. But I never really got into it. I've owned a couple cards, but I never went to the card shop and bought them. Usually they're acquired by something. Either like in a cereal box or something like that. The thing that reminds me, or made me think about talking about this a little bit, was my experience when I went and saw the Pokemon first movie. I got a special like holographic Mewtwo card. I think I gave it away to somebody for their birthday. But when you went and saw the movie, before the movie started, they actually had like a short story, Pikachu's Vacation. And I never really watched any of the Pokemon cartoons or anything. They first started it by playing that. And if I remember correctly, Pikachu's Vacation went on for a long time. So when it was over, I was getting ready to leave because I thought the movie was over. But and then they're like, "All right, now what you all been here for? We're gonna watch the movie." I was like, "No." I didn't want to stay and watch the rest of it. I only was there to watch it because someone's birthday that I remember. We were there for their birthday party. And they wanted to go see it, so they had a whole bunch of friends along with them to go see the movie. They rented out like I don't know, maybe like 10 or 15 seats of the theater. And we got to go see one of the first showings, I think it was. It was interesting. A good experience, I guess. I appreciated it. It's just more of wasn't expecting when I got there. Over here you have natural grocers. Or as I like to call this, the medicine place. Because if you walk inside here, it's almost entirely like vitamins and supplements. What is that noise? Oh, it's a motorcycle or something. The reverberation almost sounded like a helicopter. Anyway, talking more about natural grocers. There's very actual few groceries in there, and produce and stuff. Most of it's just supplements and vitamins. That's kind of weird. First time we went there, I was like, oh, let's see what kind of food they got in here. Natural grocers, maybe it's like a Sprouts. Sprouts is kind of like a farmer's market kind of grocery store. It's not that at all. I was surprised when I walked in there and there was just bottles of pills and pills and pills and pills. I was like, okay. They had some hard to find stuff in there too. Not easy to find like foods and specialty things. I've gone in there a couple of times to find specific things for recipes that I try to make, or I wanted to try. subscribe to Chef Steps for cooking. Sometimes I find some cool recipes in there. Want to try out. I haven't done that in a while. Want to get back into it. Something I wanted to try recently was to recreate Pizza Hut breadsticks. That's like the only reason I go to Pizza Hut. Oh, hey, let's go to the auto service. It says it's open. It don't look like it's open, but the sign's on. That's kind of funny, actually. Oops. Wow, I just walked this whole place, and the only thing I really could even talk about was the movie theater that used to be there that's no longer there anymore. It's nice and cool out today. It's around 68 degrees right now, Fahrenheit. And it is currently 12:52. It's almost 1 a.m. A little bit of a late start tonight. Going through a lot of stuff at work. In the building, the whole AC was out for the last 2 days, so it's made work really difficult. Even though it's not too hot outside right now, it still gets 95 degrees or more inside the building. I mean, when you're moving around and doing stuff, it's really taxing on your body. You come home and immediately want to take a shower because you're just drenched in sweat. It's weird that the Walgreens is closed. It used to be 24 hours. Many of them did. Not anymore. They haven't really been 24 hours since the pandemic. But they're kind of one of the few reliable places to go get stuff in the middle of the night. Say you had like a stomach ache or something like that and need some medicine, or something happened and you need bandages or something. You'd be able to go to Walgreens. Not anymore. You have to find somewhere else. Alright, well, we've only been here for 13 minutes. I guess it's going to be a short one today. We'll find more stuff to talk about in the future, but in the meantime, I guess we're done. It's not like people watch all of these anyway. But I like to kind of just rant and stuff. Makes it easy. It's kind of therapeutic too. It's almost like a video diary of my life that maybe people in the future will be able to see and get an insight into what life was like living as me. But we'll see. I'll find something else to do next week. Maybe we'll find somewhere cool. I just gotta get up and actually do something on my days off to go do something on the weekend. To find something. The fair is here. It's only here for a couple more days, but I don't know if I'm gonna go. It's really expensive to go there, and it's not usually worth it. The rides cost like $10 to ride, and I'm always worried about my equipment and being able to go with it on these things, because I don't want to damage my stuff. And you know, you don't want to just... It's weird when you're walking around with all this stuff on you, and you kind of don't want to draw that much attention. You kind of want to just do your thing and not have to worry about other people, which is why I like recording at night, because you can kind of walk, talk, and not have to be so conscientious of other people and worried about what they're thinking of you because sometimes I don't want to be like roped into what a lot of these crazy influence people are, you know, the ones that go viral. They like walk up to people and get in their face and stuff. You know, a lot of influencers have kind of negative reputation. I don't really consider myself an influencer of anything. I'm just more, I want to record stuff and see how it sounds, see what I can kind of do with it. I might have a vacation coming up. I can't remember if I do or not. I don't know where I'm going this time. Might go somewhere with the family, but we'll see. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I know it's a little short, but short and sweet, I guess. Like and subscribe. Leave those comments. Haven't seen any comments in a while, but that's okay. And I'll see you guys next week for some more Binaural Recording Sights and Sound with me hosting. We'll find something, and have a good one.